dick swingers.
Death metal dick swingers.
Death metal dick swingers.
The Dick Swingers had 1 month to reach a fitness goal. Warhound had to lose a stone. Shitbag had to complete a boxing session without dropping his hands. They both failed. And failure has consequences.
So, I failed to complete my Fit Lads. I believe I failed at doing keeping my hands up for like 3-minute boxing, 5 rounds of 3-minute boxing. Yeah. So I had to listen to 6 Feet Under. We all know the album, we all know the songs. Let's get into it. I audibly laughed out loud at the first track's vocals. Came in and Amputator. It's so shocking that he used to be a good vocalist.
Yeah, that is pretty weird. Like, how why did he get so shit? Like, what?
I don't know.
What happened to him?
I think he's just trying too hard.
Probably didn't look after his voice or whatever.
So the next song, Zodiac, is just a meme level of a song. The musical presence is actually bearable, but I can't even deal with the disappointing vocals.
Pick up the pieces of my destruction.
But even the solo would be a vibe for me, but the tape rewind last Zodiac. Like, it's just shocking. I listen to it because it's just such a good meme. For what in restarting, it is as if he was told that pig vocals were just rees. I hate it, fam. Well, the worst part now is I think of Baby Metal as a band are good. But then you get the nagging of the vocals are the same with this album. If the band wrote a solid riffs and feels, it gets repetitive, but it's not shit. Then the shittest vocals, for fuck's sake.
You know, that's a fair point. How, you know, some like screechy fucking anime women can like ruin the music of a band.
Well, it's like Chocolate by Baby Metal. Like, it starts off and I'm like, oh man, this is going to be promising. And then it goes, nama, 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 nama. I'm like, yep. Yeah, I am not going to fucking listen to this. I didn't listen to Baby Metal before I saw them live at Sonosphere. And they're so shit, I audibly said, this is shit. And then got with a chick and went back to my tent because she thought it was shit too. Like, that's...
Well, then technically Baby Metal got you laid.
It did. I also got a hand job in Slayer. Slayer mosh pit, but that's a different story. I'm not doing a song by song with you, but the riffs in Death Will.
A demon waits inside and will follow.
Follow the bass intro to Blood of the Zombie. And the drumming in Dead Girls Don't Scream are musical highlights.
Dead girls, don't scream. Dead girls, dead girls, don't scream.
But this album should have been reconsidered. I wish I listened to it and instead reconsidered the vocals to even a heavy smoker with a tracheotomy.
That sounds pretty metal.
Yeah. In all honesty, I have to give this album 7 bold nonce. But musically, it could be saved if the tracks were faster. And it's a 5 bold nonce for music. It has to be sped up to enjoy it.
On your point about the vocals again, I guess that's why, like, sort of like the Solstice review, like, you lot, didn't like it because of the vocals. Vocals, if they really rub you up the wrong way, I guess can really leave a bad taste in your mouth for an album.
You can't listen to it.
Yeah.
It's just fucking unlistenable. If there's one thing that's in the whole album which just sounds fucking dreadful, you can't listen to it.
I am not reviewing that 6 Feet Under album. There is no fucking chance, so fuck that.
Right, I'm doing mine then. So I lost on a technicality because I couldn't prove my thing because my scales were pile of shit. So I had to listen to this.
There was no consistent measurement of your weight.
No. So Amputator starts with a riff. It's not that bad, but it is a little derivative. And then Chris Barnes' vocals coming for the first time. And I realised that losing Fit Lads is no joke. The wire-soaked lead is the sole highlight of the track. And that and the way that Barnes says Amputator at the end. It's mad bands. And then Zodiac. Because it may be a good thing that Zodiac is this early on in the album. Because then knowing that irredeemable trash is out of the way should probably help the rest of the experience.
In theory.
In theory. The whole thing sounds like it should be at least 20 beats per minute faster. The riff is a boring cascade. And the vocal line is chopped up to fit and just doesn't flow at all. Next up, the rotting. All I wrote about the rotting was E, stop. Just stop.
I think that says it all.
Death Will Follow has another not too bad intro riff, but it feels as though it's written to be played faster again. I have no idea what Barnes is saying, but I am on the edge of my seat for the next E.
As in, like, intention, hoping it doesn't happen.
No, I'm just like, oh,
Oh,
here we go, boys. He's gonna say E.
Oh yeah. Oh, can't wait.
Hooray!
So Migraine just sort of confirms a pattern in the music, which is there's a pretty okay main riff, a derivative cascading riff, repeat.
So this is the formula.
Yeah, it's just every fucking thing. It's the same. Okay. The Noose is not only the name of the next track, but what I started tying at about 20 seconds in.
For the knife breathe, hanging from the rope, the body just twitches there.
Nice.
The music is so inconsistent, it's as if they had some good ideas, but didn't bother to develop any of them. It comes across as lazy. I'm not even commenting on the vocals.
It's probably wise.
Done. Blood of the Zombie was, I think this is the first was the first one they released as a single, or was the second one? But it was released as a single, and I remember it was fucking ridiculous. It was
That's
released
one of
as
the dumbest names of a song that I've fucking
Yeah.
heard.
was released single. It perfectly embodies the boring musicality and laughing vocals that the whole album consists of. Self-imposed death sentence. Besides,
Oh, such a shit name.
Fuck me.
there's nothing new to be said about it at this point. That's it.
It's so fucking.
But no, I can't believe I didn't write about that name. That's hilarious.
And we've only just got halfway through the album.
Fuck.
So after another abrupt end to a song, Dead Girls Don't Scream begins and proceeds to contain no surprises. Track 10 is Drink Blood, Get High.
Oh, I can't even laugh at that.
I
That's
want that
really
tattooed.
bad.
I want that tattooed on my body, bruv.
Just drink blood, get high.
Yeah.
You know that we will up the ante as these go on, and eventually the forfeit is going to be you have to get drink blood, get high tattooed somewhere on your body. Sorry,
Oh, mate, like, get above the naked vampire girl.
do it like a scroll down your thigh. Drink blood.
Oh,
get
no, up your wrist, like those people have England written up their wrists and like, stuff like that. Get it there.
Maybe try and like disguise it
No,
with
no,
font. Have it in Chinese, maybe.
no, like big, bold, Arial.
Drink Blood, Get High. It is musically the best track so far, and it's actually consistent. So I think they've actually thought about a riff on that one.
Okay.
Drink blood, get high. Drink blood, get high. Drink blood, get high.
So worst name but best song.
Probably, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, fair enough. Yeah, they say don't judge a book by its cover, I suppose.
Well, we'll get to that. Labyrinth of Insanity suffers from all the same problems described above, but it has some nice lead work.
Of insanity.
So, okay. Fine. Great. Without Your Life has some pace to it and some surprising guitar harmonies, which are again go underdeveloped. And it's mixed with an off the shelf chuggy riff.
Without Your Life. Come on. Like, what are you doing?
It's just uninspiring.
It's the most teenage angst shit.
It should. If there was going to be a like a how to dummies guide on how to be edgy, this would be the title of the first chapter. Without Your Life, listen to a song and then you're going to have that perfectly embodied.
But to be fair, it's not as bad as Drink Blood, Get High. So it's,
No, that's like what we could get tattooed on our back, like big, like why fear death is up there, best tattoo ever. Like drink blood, get high is also a bang of a tattoo.
So in a sense, in a chronological perspective, the album improves.
It
Yeah,
couldn't get any worse.
So onwards and upwards.
yeah.
The only way it could possibly get worse is if they just went and played Zodiac again.
What it's like is it improves in level insofar as, say, you're hanging out your ass and you throw up, and then you sit on the floor, and then you get enough strength to pull yourself up and sit on the toilet. That's
So you're technically better
Yeah.
than you were.
but you're still in a fucking state.
You're still shitting and throwing up into the sink.
It's Egg post being sick in your bathroom and smashing his face in the mirror.
No, that was legendary.
But
I
was
would have
technically
felt
better
great
than he
doing
was
that.
before.
I would have felt great doing that. That's absolutely fucking legend. Like when you've got your handprints of sick leading all the way around the house on white walls.
So I'm going to do my final
Jesus.
thoughts on this.
Yeah.
Okay, let's do it.
Nightmares of the Decomposed is an album that you can accurately judge by its cover.
Oh, okay, fair enough. I stand corrected.
The vocals suck. The music is derivative boring. The whole thing is repetitive and sounds like it should be played 10 to 20% faster. However, because I'm not only negative here, some of the leads are pretty good, so I can bump it up a little. 6.5 bold nonsense.
A very generous half-point awarded
Very
there.
generous score.
And if we were doing it normally, I'm pretty sure they wear sunglasses.
Oh no! Would we be forced to give them 0 bold nonsense?
Yeah.
I think I wrote this before the
Before the rule came in.
before the unified rules of
Right, I understand. So
Album
this
reviews.
review falls under what do they call it? Grandfather laws.
yeah.
So technically, it can maintain its low score, even if
As
they
it
had
should.
church bells. Fucking what else are our criteria?
Backmasking.
Umlauts.
It's sunglasses, church bells, umlauts, power screams, ooze, and backmasking.
They not only wear sunglasses, the matey is wearing Guy Fury level sunglasses.
Okay, so sort of like corner shop 50p glasses.
Yeah, that's the only picture I can find of glasses, so I do not think... I think I must have seen a very old photo where they had Ray-Bans on.
Right.
So,
okay.
I think we're fine.
So we're safe either way.
Yeah.
Technically. Okay,
Basically,
that's
I
good.
think wearing those glasses, unironically, he should be pumped down to 8 bold nonces. Even though we're
the first 8 bold nonsense.
best, but 8 bold
Jesus
nonces, because we
fucking
only have
Christ.
7. That's how bad the glasses are.
So is there anything additional that you would like the listeners to know about this album? Anything important that they need to take away from your torturous experience?
It's not going to be I suffered so you don't have to. It's going to be I suffered and now I want you to as well. So go and listen to this. Actually, just listen to Zodiac and Blood of a Zombie because they're on YouTube.
Yeah. Don't give them a whole album play.
I just think, don't have bleach in it handy when you're listening to it. The tape rewind last Zodiac, it's just shocking.
What does that mean, the tape rewind last Zodiac?
I don't know. I wrote it. Fucking no. I was definitely drunk when I wrote this. I'm definitely drunk reading it.
It's not even the fact that it doesn't make sense, it's the fact that you just read it and tried to move on. Fucking hell.
I don't know, mate. I have no idea what the fuck I was doing.
But the tape...
Rewind Last Zodiac. Maybe the Last Zodiac sounds like a tape rewind, doesn't it? Like that.